I mean, if you want to hear the story of the first time I came to Vail, it's pretty funny, and I don't know if my parents are going to see this. This will be the first time they've ever heard this story. See this.
Ooh, exclusive.
Do you want me to paint a picture?
Yes.
19 years old, living in Rochester, Michigan. I've got a couple friends. It's crazy. I have this old crew from then, high school basically, our old ski snowboard crew that we would run around with, and we were getting super bored riding Mount Holly Pine Knob back in Michigan. It just wasn't doing it for us, and we kept thinking, like, we got to go on a trip. We got to ride a real mountain. And every time we thought about what a real mountain was, we were like, oh, maybe we'll go up to Searchmont up in Canada. Not a real mountain. We're like, all right, we're going to drive that far. Let's go out to the east. Yeah. All right, so maybe we can go out to the East Coast. And I'm like, well, they're not really getting really good snow. If we're going to drive 14 hours, what's another 6? So here we are in my Escort driving to Vail, the three of us.
The all-mountain car, you know. It
was a 92 Escort. It was the car, I don't even want to describe it. It was, well, we'll just say it didn't just survive the trip. We drive out here 24 hours straight. The three of us, only two of us had a license at the time. The other, Jeff, didn't have a license, so he didn't get to drive. And we roll in. I spent my first night in Vail in the village parking lot, the village parking structure, and woke up. We got in midnight, in the middle of the night, and slept in the car, woke up, got ready in the structure, walked up Bridge Street, bought our tickets, and went up the hill. And we rode for a whole day, one full day of riding, completely beat, because we're coming from the Midwest. We're not used to this much vertical, this much consistent hill. And when we got back to the car, didn't start. We're having issues with the transmission, and I start to go into like panic mode. My parents still don't know where I am. I had told them I was going to go ride Boyne, Michigan, basically. So they think I'm about 4 hours away up up in like northern Michigan, not the UP, but northern Michigan near Traverse City, and so I'm freaking out. I'm like, I can't have this car break down in Colorado. We have to get home. We have to figure this out. We'd planned to stay for about 3 days. Didn't end up happening. We called AAA. The guy comes out, gets us started, and we ended up driving through a snowstorm to Leadville to the only hotel that was available at the time. Spent the night in Leadville, woke up in the morning, and limped a 92 Escort home 24 hours without turning it off once. And that was my first time riding Vail.
And did you think, I have to get back there? Or...
No, when I got home, I just slept for a real long time. I was really safe. But once I went on to college and was able to choose where I was going to go for my internship and everything, I ended up in Colorado, yeah.
So, where do you work?
I work at One Track Mind in Beaver Creek.
Cool.
Yeah.
And is it pretty cool to like get people exciting to go snowboarding for the first time? Like, do you get a lot of newbies, or is it mostly people that kind of know what they're doing?
We get a mix. We get people who are coming in who have never snowboarded before. And we always tell them to prepare to want to quit your job and move to the mountains. Yeah. And sometimes they come back, they're really envious of us who get to live here and do this every day. I had a guy come in this year who we were a little worried he might actually quit his job and leave his family and move here. But he's better now.
He's better now?
Yeah, he's back.
I don't know. That's relative. I mean, everyone could, potentially. We have, like, I find that most ski bums up here,
we're all overqualified.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We've all, well, I don't want to say all of us. Some of us have gone and done the education route, gone to college. Some of us, I mean, I tell one story that kind of personifies what that is. When I first started working at Copper Mountain at Christie Sports on my internship for college, my hard goods manager used to be a foot surgeon. That's how well he knew the foot. So he was one of the best boot fitters.
Wow.
For it at the time. People would come in and they would be requesting him, even though he wasn't even there. After halfway through the season, he ended up leaving. But he used to be a foot surgeon back in the Midwest, and he just packed up and left. He wanted to be a ski bum. Yep. He was working in a ski shop, and he was a doctor. A lot of people out here have mountain bikes, equipment that they'll put on the top of their car that's worth, thousands of dollars more than their car's worth.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're driving around in a car that's on its last leg, but you've got a brand new $6,000 bike.
Yeah, they have good priorities here.
Our priorities are in order. I hate it when people come up like, so when do you think you're going to leave and get a real job?
Yeah.
And it's like, this is pretty real to me.
Yeah.
It's like, when are you going to quit your lame job and come live a real life, you know?
Yeah.
We don't say that.
No.
We just smile and say, I hope, enjoy your time here, because it's amazing.
Yeah.
They do, and you know what? People work sometimes what is it, 50 weeks a year. You get 2 weeks vacation. So for 50 weeks out of a year, they're sitting there thinking, I'm going to be riding Vail eventually. I'm going to be recruit.
Yeah.
So I respect that they're willing to work that hard and do that much for their family. And then their 2 weeks, they come here to see us and ride our mountains. So that's one thing. I don't think I'll be leaving. I don't want to say I'll be here forever, but I don't see myself doing anything else.
Yeah.
At least not doing anything else and being happy. If I'm somewhere else, it's a compromise.